It is time for our international business beat. Let's take a look at the money talk of the world. Well, Russia's main gas pipeline to Europe is not reopening as planned, which is of major concern to the region. The pipeline, Nord Stream 1, which runs to Germany, has been shut for 3 days now, and the Russian state energy firm Gazprom, which runs it, says that it's being repaired after a leak was discovered. Well, Europe is accusing Russia of using its gas supplies to blackmail the continent amid the war with Ukraine. Russia denies this, but energy prices have soared since Russia invaded Ukraine, and scarce supplies could push those costs up even further. There are growing fears now that families in the European Union won't be able to afford the cost of heating this coming winter. It looks like Qatar is making a big exception for the World Cup. The country is going to allow ticketed fans to buy alcoholic beer at World Cup soccer matches starting 3 hours before kickoff and 1 hour after the final whistle. Now, this is a big deal. This year's World Cup is the first to be held in a Muslim country with strict controls on alcohol. And this has presented very unique challenges for organizers of the sports event, which is sponsored by Budweiser and is often associated with beer-drinking fans. I mean, your typical average soccer fan. Well, previous World Cup tournaments, beer was served in fan zones all day long, but since consuming alcohol in public places is illegal in Qatar, the country has cracked down. They figured out this solution to only allow beer drinking for a couple of hours a day, but it's still a big deal and a positive step forward for viewers. And if you are a Nirvana fan, then you are probably familiar with the band's iconic cover of its 1991 album, Nevermind. There it is. It features a naked 4-month-old baby. Well, this famous album cover has caused quite the stir because the baby featured in it, whose name is actually Spencer Eden, is now an adult. And he is suing Nirvana for sexually exploiting him, arguing that his photo constitutes child pornography. Well, the U.S. court is not having it, the one that's dealing with this case. Nirvana has won the dismissal of that lawsuit, saying that, if Eldon truly was emotionally distressed by the image being used, which he apparently tattooed on his chest in 2016 alongside the Nirvana album name, he wouldn't have sued 10 years after learning about the cover. So Nirvana came out on top in this very bizarre lawsuit.